Today we got that Michigan State bully, man, Draymond Green. So what we're gonna do is make a power forward, 6'7", 250 weight, 7'1" wingspan. All right, let's get into that build. So we're gonna go 70 close shot, 63 driving layup, 70 driving dunk, 45 standing dunk just for animations, 55 post control. For the mid range, we're gonna go 65. 75 for the three-point shot, which is decent, but we're going to tear that up with cat breakers, so you'll be perfectly fine. 70 free throw. Now, for those of y'all who don't know, Draymond Green is a very vanilla player on the offensive side. So 70 drive and dunk is very good. But where he shines at is defense and athleticism, his physicals, okay? So you're going to have 70 drive and dunk, which isn't a crazy drive and dunk, but it will get the job done. 75 three-point shot, which you'll be able to cat breaker to 80, just so you can get set shot specialist on silver and be able to hit a little bit more shots. But like I said, he is not known for his offensive game. You know what I'm saying? He's more of a playmaker at the 4 spot, and he's a defensive presence, you know, for those great Warrior teams. So when you're making a Draymond Green build, I know some people go crazy with the offense, but like that's not his body. You know what I'm saying? He plays defense. He plays power forward, center, but his physicals and playmaking. So as we get to playmaking, you got 86 pass accuracy. So that's going to give you that dimer on gold, versatile visionary, and break starter on silver. So you could +1 it to get that break starter on gold if you want, or you can just change some stuff around to get the +1 off the rip. 77 ball handle. So you can see we already get purple strong handle, and then 66 people ball, which we will cat breaker that later on in the video, so you can really feel like Draymond Green. So when you're talking about Draymond Green, man, 88 interior defense. That way you get post lockdown, paint patroller on silver. So you are not a slouch in the paint with high strength and your interior defense. You will not be a slouch. No one's gonna move you, so you'll feel like Draymond Green on defense. 72 perimeter defense. Now it's up to you. When you make this build, you can go high perimeter and low steal, or you can go vice versa. So whatever player you are, that's all you have to change. You can get higher perimeter if you don't like to steal the ball, and vice versa. So for me, I felt like, you know, if I'm going to guard the pick and roll and things of that nature, I want to make sure that I'm in them lanes, okay? So with Challenger, you can always plus tier 1 and tier 2 it to gold or silver Challenger. So then that way, you don't feel like you need the perimeter defense, and you already have a movable enforcer. So what I would do is just tier up your Challenger to 2 to get it to gold Challenger. Then I would tier up your immovable enforcer 2, and then that'll put it on Hall of Fame. So then you have Hall of Fame, immovable enforcer, and gold Challenger without the perimeter defense. So you still can get all the contests and the bumps that you need without having to have perimeter. But if you don't like pressing square on defense, you can put your perimeter high and your steal low, and you can do it that way as well. But for me, I feel like Draymond Green is in lanes, and like because he's guarding pick and roll, guarding centers and power forwards, you want to be able to reach and get those steal animations on defense. So that's why I went 85 steal with a 72 perimeter, and then 87 block to get you that high flyer denier and paint patroller. And then on offense, you got the 80 rebounding, and defense rebound is 85 to give you that gold box out beast and silver rebound chaser. So, but like I said, we're here for the physicals, man. 86 speed, 76 agility, 90 strength. So you got strong handles, things of that nature, and 88 vertical to get that pogo stick and things of that nature. So, like I said, this is a very physical defensive build. This is for guys who are play pretty straight up on defense and then want to reach and get in the lanes. But your defense is so good that you won't have to worry about like being you can play very aggressive and not really get punished for it. You're going to be able to run around. You only have 90 strength to bump people and really cause a lot of destruction on this build. Like I said, offense ain't the greatest, but you ain't really there for offense. You're there to get stops, 100 stops. You know what I'm saying? You're there to get stops, board, play make when you have to at that center spot, and be like a point forward in a way, a point center. Like I said, you're not really, like I said, you can score, but you're really there to create and play defense and make plays. So, as you can see, we get Draymond Green, Carolyn Gunn, Scotty Barnes, and you get a physical two-way tempo pusher. So very cool, very, very cool archetype name because that pretty much sums him up. A physical two-way tempo pusher. He pushes the tempo on offense, and he sets the tone on defense. So, like I said, very good name. So what I would do with this build, as you look at the cap breakers, like I said, if you want more dunk, you can get it to 80, which is perfectly fine. But I would just plus this up right here and go ahead and get your three-point shot to 80. And be good with the 83-point shot. So then that way at least you can be a pick and pop option. Then I would plus this up right here to get 80 speed with ball. So now you have 80 speed with ball with your 83-point shot and very good ball handling already at 77. So you don't really need any more ball handle, but if you wanted more ball handle, you could get it. And then on the defensive end, I would just plus 5 your rebounding because then you can get 92 defensive rebounding. And then with this build with 92 defensive rebound, 88 vertical with your 83-point shot and then 80 speed with ball, that's what, 5, 4, 3. That's like 12 cap breakers, and you'll pretty much have an 83-point shot, 80 speed with ball with 92 defensive rebound. So you won't be a liability pretty much on the court, and it'll give you more of that tempo pusher vibe and feel because you'll be able to speed boost, you'll have lightning launch, things of that nature. So that's how I would attack it. Boost up your defensive rebound if you want to play center. Now, if you're using Draymond Green as a power forward, then 85 rebounds should be enough. But if you're using him as a center, I would go ahead and just tier this up to get the 92 defensive rebounding. That way you just safe and not sorry. Because with the 88 vertical, the good strength and the good speed, you'll probably out jump a lot of people anyway, but you just want to make sure you got the ratings to kick in. So then that way you can tier up your rebound chase to the Hall of Fame or legend. And like I said, with the plus 4 cap breakers, the 3-point shot, that way, you know, you'll just be more consistent shooting threes with 80. And then like I said, with that speed with ball, you just want that up because like I said, 80 speed with ball, you're guarding centers, you're going to guard the power forwards. So you want to be kind of an offensive mismatch for them. But yeah, man, make sure you like, comment, subscribe on the video. It's your boy Zig the GOAT. We on the road to 2,000 subs. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, man. Make sure y'all keep supporting the channel. Grateful for whoever supports the channel. Let's get 2,000 subs by the end of Thanksgiving, man. The end of the month. Let's go in the new year with 2,000 subs, man. So, like, comment, subscribe on the video, man. It's your boy Zay the GOAT, and I'm out.